Welcome down to Chessington, and yes, you know exactly what's going on. So let's take a look. Here is the first part of the update. We will go outside afterwards as well after we've been in the park, but here's the first part. And as you can see, track and further supports have been installed. We caught it last week where some of the kind of base supports went in. Well, this thing has grown, and this thing has grown massively. Given that there was no supports outside last time we were here, no one saw track arrive seemingly, it's installed. It is looking amazing. Now, we do say, and it is worth pointing out, that there's not really that much to look at. A lot of it's going to be straight because obviously it's a screen-based sort of attraction with little tricks and elements as well. But the fact it's come together this quick is something else. It really is something else. As you can see, all kinds of parts of the structure and the building all going in here, right the way over from the left to the right-hand side of the site. Amazing, genuinely amazing how much has been done over the past week here in Minecraft world. I mean, it's the whole of the land. Now, what we did think was the launch is indeed the launch, and the launch track is also in place already as well. You can get some good views from the side, and we want to get you as many views as we can of the track, and obviously the supports being installed, and this is going to go up faster pace than what we can imagine. But here is the end of the launch track so far. This is really exciting for Chessington. Stay tuned. After the next bit, we will be back. Now, one good thing about being able to see through at the tiger cage still is you can see the footers going in for the outside piece for the Minecraft coaster. Of course, you can see the coaster bits have been installed, but this is your turnaround point here. And we believe there are green supports on site as well, which we'll go out and have a look at very, very shortly. It's coming together really quick. We haven't touched on it the last couple of times because quite honestly we know it's done and that people have been in here enjoying it, whether it be staff and obviously publicity and things like that. But here is Paw Patrol. You can see that certainly most of the kind of surroundings are down. It's just a little fencing now to come out, and you can see the white fence that has been left. We can see the coaster cycling in the background as well. And I have to say, I saw a full video of people enjoying Zuma's hovercraft, and that thing looked incredible fun, and I think that'll be the highlight ride. I genuinely think this will be the highlight ride in the area. Whilst we're here, we just thought we would show you that Skies is going round, and of course that goes round kind of normally anyway, and of course Chase's coaster as well in the background, which funny enough we hadn't actually caught it from this angle. You'll see it fly through. Here it comes. Now, after going on Bluey the ride, I will just say it's a bit of a shame they've not gone for that, because that thing is silky smooth. A wonderful coaster, the Bluey coaster. Well, I'm not saying this one's a bad one, but I do think they should have gone for a more updated model. Whilst we are at the park, we will have a look at Vampire around the second lift hill. Now, we could see they were constructing a path. Last time we came here, there were loads of wooden bits, loads of stuff all over the floor and everything. However, over the closed days, which the park has at the moment, you can see the path is a little bit more formed. And in fact, grassing and things, or soil, has been done around it. Now, they have actually dug around the footers as well. It's the best you've been able to see those in years. Hopefully we get some grass grow on these. And of course, the path which they have put in, and I'd imagine this will be in its final form. I don't think they're going to tarmac this or anything, will help for tours. And of course, more importantly, inspection of the Vampire. It would be rude not to stand here and get the classic shot of it swinging through. Last time we did show you these as well, the speakers, the talking gargoyles were on it.
Okay, Jason.
And of course, this side is Mason, and this side is Jason.
Until things take a rocky turn.
And the speaker's working now. But they got little signs up so you know which one's which. As they talk to each other. Just cool little effects like this really sort of add sort of small details. from outside the park, you can see a lot of the groundwork is done, and this will be building groundwork, and you can see building pins in there. As obviously we pan round and we showed you, there is the launch track. We suspected this was the launch supports. We kind of knew it was the launch supports. And from the inside, we have showed you the big supports, which are going in for the turnaround point, which is behind the tiger cage, or currently behind the tiger cage. I think it's really peculiar actually, because the coaster's probably not going to go any taller than that. You know, we're not looking at amazing elements coming. I think the turntable, which we seem to be getting, we probably won't see, to be honest, until we get on the ride. So yeah, we're kind of getting excited about the coaster. I am getting excited about the coaster going in. You know, it's our first Merlin Intamin coaster for years. Only shortly behind Gold Rush, and obviously we've got Victus. We've got a bit of Intamin coming into the country, and they make some good rides. But it's not going to be a lot to see. It's just going to look like it goes around in a circle, basically, with a little bit coming out. So I'm not sure how much we'll see of it coming in, but we are going to have a look while we're here. As we understand, there are some more supports over here now. Here they are. We got some various different ones here, to be fair. Now, we would expect the green to be outside, obviously. These are likely to form part of the turnaround point. And the fact they're only just doing the kind of the groundwork for it now, the footers for it now, it's probably not going to be installed quite yet. Whereas you can see the frames for the black supports are likely to go on site very, very quickly. Now, oddly enough, the tracks seem to sneak in. I don't think anyone caught the track coming in. Of course, the park is closed 2 days a week. So the track has sort of snuck in, and it's quite an interesting transition, or what looks like a transitional support there, as that goes from black to white. The green's very Jumanji, isn't it? Does look very Jumanji, and obviously the support beams here are for the structure. But yeah, it's kind of just, it's just sort of going to go round. It's really odd. It's just sort of going to go round, but it's still exciting to see. You can't deny it's exciting seeing supports track for a brand new ride and coaster, and this is no different whatsoever. It really is cool to see. We've highlighted it before, but a lot of these are numbered and lettered. As we come round, you can see they've all got some kind of marking on. It's a shame this year actually that we can't touch them like we did with the mandrill ones, because that was really cool to be able to get a photo on them. It would be rude not to get another view from the side, and some of these are quite meaty as well. And of course, these blocks which you see here are kind of dividing the track sections. They will kind of go over each other to make the ride feel a bit bigger, or a bit longer, to be fair, than the space allocated kind of makes it feel. It's going up much quicker than I thought it would go up. And to be fair, we're not that close to the park. You know, we were missing things at Paulton's and we were right down the road from it. We still have to travel just over an hour to get here, but I have to see it. You know, people that follow the channel know that I'm not just doing this for everyone else. I'm doing this because I love watching roller coasters be built, and it's such a shame when we've had such a close look at Draken going in with low fences and, you know, real encouragement to share it, that we are a bit frozen out here at Chessington on what is a really important project. Now, I know they don't want us to see inside the building. I completely get that, but yeah, this is brilliant to see an Intamin coaster back at Merlin and indeed Chessington World of Adventures. And I know not everyone is happy with the Minecraft World IP. I have to say, I'm really intrigued by it. I think there's a lot they can do with it, and that's what I like. I like it when you've got something that may not be that obvious, but things are arriving here. They're picking up at pace. I think the coaster part, certainly the indoor part, will be done really, really quick. And as we sing ground pins on the floor, they'll start the building in the exterior. And of course, once that goes up, we'll have no idea what's going on inside there until the ride opens. And that is also exciting, but we will see a lot of the area come together over the next, it's not even a year, is it? Really, realistically, 8-9 months, we're gonna see that area over there completely transform, which is staggering because it still doesn't look like it's going to be ready this time next year. I can't wait. I can't wait. Come on, Minecraft. Different colour supports, real thought going into it. Just here. I wonder what we'll see. Wonder what this view will look like this time next year.